We're back with Money Tips senior credit industry analyst Nathan Grant. This person's asking, how do you shop safe with all the scams going on?
One of the best ways to be safe and secure, let's be honest, a lot of online shopping is going to take place. And before you put any of your personal financial information into any of these websites that you want to shop at, make sure the sites are secure. Very easy thing you can do to make sure you're secure is if the address bar has a little lock symbol next to the address of the website, or the actual address has an S after the HTTP. That's like you'll know it's secure if it has that. It has secure encryption. The other thing is where you're making these purchases. If you're on a public Wi-Fi network at a coffee shop or something like that, probably don't want to put your information in there because there are fraudsters looking for ways to get information on public networks. But if you're on your mobile network or your home, then that's another good way to make sure that those payments are being done in a secure fashion.
All right, and what is the difference of using your debit card as a credit card and using a credit card for those online shopping?
A lot of people think it's very similar. I'm just swiping plastic at the register. What's different? Or using that number online. Well, let's say there's a security breach and somebody gets access to your number. If they use your credit card for fraudulent transactions, yes, you can report them as fraudulent, but that's your money withdrawn from your checking account right away. Now, credit cards, they have protections in place so that you can contact your provider, they'll cancel the card, get you a new one, and you can continue using it right away. You might not be able to do that with a debit card because there's not the same protections in place. It might take weeks, months to get your money back, and that could affect other bills and other responsibilities.
Yeah, good rule of thumb. Use your credit card, not your debit card online. All right, this person is asking, aren't interest rates an issue with buy now, pay later?
Yeah, so every buy now, pay later option that is out there, whether it's companies like Affirm or Afterpay, they all have different terms. So you want to read the fine print and see if it's a lot of those they advertise it 3 to 4 weeks of zero interest payments, but there might be a fee attached. Some of them might still have interest, but it'll be much smaller interest than something like a credit card, which has generally higher than average interest rates. So it's all about reading the fine print before signing the paperwork or clicking the button in this case to make sure you're making the responsible choice.
All right, we've been talking a lot about credit cards and all that. This person's asking, is using cash good still?
Yeah, so the good thing about cash, especially when you're trying to save money, is when you run out of the cash in your wallet, you can't overspend. So that's one of the best things. And I always say to use that as your credit card and other form of payment limit is like, don't spend what you don't have. But obviously with cash, you're going to have to make sure you keep all the receipts to make sure that you know what you spent. And, if you need to return stuff and everything, it's not as easy to track. And, just think about it. If people can take your cash from you, there's things like that, just security wise. We've been talking about security things. You definitely want to keep that kind of stuff in mind as well. As the holiday shopping season is upon us.
Right, because getting cash back sometimes is a little bit more difficult than getting a credit on your credit card. Let's talk about some of the perks that your credit card does give you, like if you buy something and then all of a sudden it goes on sale.
Yeah, so not every credit card has this, but it's really important to look at your cardholder agreement and see what your credit cards offer you, because you might only think about rewards when you're thinking of a credit card and things like cash back, but some credit cards have perks like price protection, which means that if you bought an item, let's say a holiday gift, and it went on sale right afterwards, or the price was discounted and you were like, oh, I just spent so much more on it. If a card has price protection that you use to make that purchase, you might be able to get the money back of that difference, and that can help you a lot. Another thing would be extended warranties. Some cards offer those. So if you bought something early on and then come the holiday, you end up getting the wrong size, the wrong item, and you go to return it, the store's warranty ran out. Well, maybe the card has an extended warranty so that you can still get your money back on that purchase you made with that card.
All right, we've got about a minute left. This person's asking, what considerations should you make when traveling for the holidays this year when it comes to money and credit cards?
Yeah, so same thing, rewards, benefits, and perks that come with like credit cards. There are credit cards that can earn even more rewards back on those travel purchases. So just make sure you're using the right card for the right situation, the right payment option for the right situation. Other times it's things that you might be spending money on around the holidays, like you want TSA pre-check or something. Some cards come with TSA PreCheck as one of their benefits. So if that's a benefit on one of your cards, you can actually save the money that you would have spent to get priority boarding. So really it's all about reading those cardholder agreements, reading the terms, what you have. And if you're looking to get a new credit card, these are the things you need to think about when you're searching for that next card.
Yeah, and those agreements are so long, sometimes it doesn't hurt to call your credit card company and be like, hey, I'm looking for whatever the perks are with this. And they will give you a whole list of all the things. And if you say, I'm specifically interested in XYZ, they can give you what they've got.
Yep, the apps and web portals have been very helpful lately for credit cards, giving you all the details right there, easy to read.
Easy enough. All right. Thanks so much, Nathan. We so appreciate it, right? Happy spending, everyone at home. You'll be able to find and rewatch all the information. It will be on our website, WFMYnews2.com. It'll be in the Two Wants to Know section.